Thanks so much for joining us here in the Fox 4 Weather Center. We continue, of course, to closely monitor the tropics. After all, the season doesn't officially wrap up until November 30th. But for us here in Southwest Florida, things tend to get a whole lot quieter after mid-October. And that's because we start to kick into dry season. We start to see stronger cold fronts, and that's exactly what will help to deflect either of these potential areas of development. No Nadine has formed. We're not talking about any sort of forecast cone, but there are two waves we're monitoring. The first is going to be a rainmaker here for Central America, away from the United States. Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, down to Nicaragua, and points off toward the south, even extending down toward Panama. That's where we're going to be dealing with extensive rainfall, 20% chance of further proper tropical development. And then right here in the central Atlantic, working its way off toward the west-northwest, it is forecast to affect the Leeward Islands, Puerto Rico, as well as Hispaniola. 50% probability of further development mid to late week. Plenty of time to monitor this system. Let's turn those models on, kind of get a better perspective, but see how it stays farther off toward the south. The reason being is that we have a strong cold front forecast to come through on Wednesday. This will be our first real fall front of the season. Behind it, a strong ridge of high pressure will build in and again help to suppress most of that energy. We'll talk more about that in your 7-day forecast coming up next.